answer. I was gonna.
Cody, you now have 10 seconds to ask me 3 questions associated with this patient. If not, then there's going to be 50 sit-ups.
Oh.
10,
What's the
9, still working on it. 8,
CBG?
7,
Seconds up already.
4, 3, 2,
Pressure's on everyone's like,
1.
look
Okay,
away.
so now we're going to launch this 20 push-ups. You're going to give it 50 sit-ups.
I want to know what's on her med list. Does she have Valium? Does she have any benzos? Does she have opiates?
No.
Any blood thinners? Oh my god, come on.
She doesn't take sulfonyl.
You can't hide the ball.
I'm not
You're just hanging on to it.
It's just
She's doing a protective Andrew.
I see them a high temperature.
Good. All right, last question. Bring it, Annalise, bring it.
I have one more question.
Yeah, one more question.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Guess it wasn't crystal clear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom. Oh, you got something, James? Oh.
So the respiration's being on and off at different levels is already getting triggered and annoying. So I do want to know what this flow.
I love it.
Like.
Hey, come get it. Hey,
You
come
don't
get
get
it.
the ball back.
Come get it, dude.
You don't get the ball back until we get 12 lead.
You're expecting, don't give it to Andrew.
No, I'm not.
Keep
Keep
it
it
away.
From you.
Yeah.
12 lead.
Is she conscious enough now to start going to neuro?
No, so there's been no change in LOC. So we have no change in LOC. What was the first part of that?
12 lead.
So first I want the 12 lead.
Okay, we finally get the 12 lead done, and it shows sinus tach at 120
Okay.
On just lead 2 or
on all of them.
And then I also.
What's the access, Chris?
Respiration still going back and forth, like,
Yeah.
20s and okay.
Yep, work it up, work it up.
I think that's why Corey turned around.
So, did I hear the family say that she had a TIA earlier?
No.
A history of TIA? No, she didn't have any history of stroke. Anything like this happened before? Did you have a history of seizures?
No.
Could we get a full neuro assessment?
You can do a full neuro assessment. You want to do a full neuro assessment?
Yep.
Okay, I like first full neuro assessment. Mark, you are the next contestant on Price is Right. Come on down.
Well, we don't know.
Who are we going to do it on?
But if she's not conscious enough to do it. Hey, ma'am.
I knew that was coming to you. I even like tense right before it because I'm just like, oh, I know this. I'm gonna take every opportunity here.
So how much response do I have with painful response?
You just basically get a.
Okay.
So my eyes are closed, right?
Your eyes are
So I
closed.
look at you as you assault me.
Don't look at me as I go to
No,
assault you.
so my eyes are closed.
Hi, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Sarah. See you next Friday after that.
Okay.
So your eyes are closed, your head's drooped, we've got your jaw we can open, so you're protecting your airway. But as I give you your sternum rub, you're not able to maintain your eyes open to follow me. So that's fine, because I can't do it.
Oh, okay, then have a seat. Cool. So that's why I was like, oh, this should be fun, right? I like the idea. I like the thought process. So we can do the neuro.
I was a bit confused on where your mentation was and whether it came back. But seeing you sitting that way cleared that up.
Does anybody else want to do any sort of neurological exam on me? Noah?
Well, like if you're conscious.
No,
Not yet.
in my current state.
There's nothing we can do yet.
Well,
Blake,
wait.
Go, Blake.
come on, Blake. Come on. I take back everything that I said this morning. Touch my chest.
Your response on its feet. Can you pull?
No? No? Can you keep your arms out straight for me? Try. No? Okay, spread your legs. Keep your legs up. Try to keep your legs up. Okay, so you're moving at least.
I guess I didn't understand the rest of it.
Good job. Good job, leg.
Is there a
Anybody
facial
else?
group?
Oh.
What about
Do I?
the thing I did earlier?
Equal pain response.
What is it, the pain thing? Yeah.
Same thing. It would be the same thing. The equal pain response, but you still have pain response. So that's still the change.
All right, oh, we're moving. We're moving.
Touch his T4.
Absolutely.
Do it.
See if his T4 still working.
So you're faking.
So you're faking.
Well, he's not letting his hand hit his face.
But he's doing it on both sides.
Yeah, so
So,
there is no.
I mean, he's also in actuality a
Yes.
conscious patient.
Can you squeeze my fingers? Hey, squeeze my fingers!
Yeah, get it, Annalise.
Get it.
Tell me what foot I'm touching. Tell me what foot I'm touching. No.
Pupils or
Pupils
pearl?
were pearl.
Already got that. Bilateral. Oh. Recheck.
Did it look towards the light?
Kind of do a little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Ooh, what the heck does that mean? We talked about that one time. Isn't that intermittent?
Anybody else?
Isn't that cardiac arrest?
I like how we finally got a little more than the, yeah, peace, I'm out, I can't do anything else there, right? So what did you just find out with this patient?
Did they're more responsive?
Also verbally
Like-
responsive.
So was I boom on one side versus the other?
No.
No. So are we pretty comfortable with saying, from what we're seeing, nothing is jumping out saying, hey, we got a stroke going on here. The thing you guys latched onto was slumping to the left and drooling, right? So you have unilateral presentation, right? Slumping to the left, drooling, and then what else is on there?
And the past medical history of the coronary artery disease and things like that. I mean, that's a risk factor for.
Okay, good.
The twitching could have been a seizure, possibly caused by a stroke.
Could still be a non-STEMI heart attack.
Right? They're seeing that she's had a history
We're heading
of.
down the rabbit hole now, Bonds,
I'm
She's
just
had,
saying something it could be.
right?
she's
There's
had a
nothing I
history
can
of
do with
3
that.
MIs,
We never
so
figure out she's on anti-coagulants, right?
Yes, we did.
She's not.
She's not?
She's on
I thought
medication.
she was.
So what would you guys think, like if you tried to move this person to the gurney and as you start to move to the gurney, you start to become kind of more agitated with you guys.
Are they urine soaked?
Are they what?
Were they incontinent?
Ooh, yep, definitely.
So, has this ever happened before?
No, nothing like this.
You haven't found them in a post-op state?
I mean, she has passed out before,
Did she
like
also
what Cody had
lose,
found.
did she also lose bladder control at those times?
I don't recall that. I
Is
don't.
it unusual for her to lose
Oh,
bladder
yes,
control?
that is definitely not norm.
Okay.
Cool.
She could have just been in a post-stigmal state.
And it should be
Or
kind
There you go.
agitated, same.
But she's bilateral stimulation, so there's potentially not a stroke. Losing muscle tone because she's incontinent, and fighting you because now she's coming up and not knowing what's going on. So she would be more aggressive because she doesn't know what's going on.
Everybody agree?
Yes.
This is the exact case, okay? So this was basically a little seizure type activity kind of thing. The presentation of the unilateral slumping. Yeah, as somebody has a seizure, if they're sitting there, what do they tend to do?
Fall somewhere.
They tend to slide down in the chair, right? And what does everybody try and do when somebody's in the chair and they start shaking?
sit them up.
What do they try and do? They try and hold them there, right? So if somebody's doing it and they continue to seize, they start sliding down, it's gonna shift them from one side to the other as they're trying to hold them in the chair, right? And so then you get there, they're postictal, weird, goofy respirations, right? Drooling, right? simply fixed with technique, right? Ooh, oh, airway's now clear, boom, okay? So it's like, okay, well, we got good things, right? So what I would have done really quickly was start getting all my vital signs, right? But I'm gonna do that quick neuro stuff, right? Because the first thing I'm thinking is this is a stroke. Person stroked out right here in front of me, or right here in front of them, boom, right? But as soon as I reach up there, and if I can grab those hands and do any sort of manipulation with the hands, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab the hands, and so if somebody's unresponsive on me, so pretend like you're unresponsive, right? But you can have muscle tone or something like that, or not have muscle tone. So as I come up, I'm just like, hey, how you doing? No response, right? No, we'll say no response, right? Next thing I do is I'll grab the hands, right? I'll grab the hands and I'll just drop them, right? Because what I'm looking for is I'm looking for that arm to just completely drop and this arm to have like more of a slow controlled thing, right? I'm just doing those quick little like, hey, I'm just gonna do a quick thing to see whether or not what I got going on, right? So it's just a quick drop. He's like, oh, he's like, okay, well that was unilaterally equal, right? Same kind of thing with the legs. I'll just grab the pants, I'll lift them up, drop them like that. I'll try and move them from side to side to see if we have any sort of muscle tone, any sort of movement going in either direction. Because you're not going to be able to be like, hey, follow my directions and do this and do that, right? You're not going to be able to do those kinds of things. Like you're just like, and my neuro's done, right? I got nothing else I can do. So having other alternatives to trying to figure out where we're really at with those in your assessment are super helpful in being like, okay, I'm ruling out stroke for the most part from what I can see. There's nothing that's presenting like a stroke. I'll be like, okay, what else can cause unconscious unresponsive? Let's get my blood sugar, let's check my drugs, okay, boom, we got those kinds of things. Okay? So you're doing a lot all at the same time, and then you're just kind of putting it all together when it's all said and done. Right? Don't get sucked up with people's past medical history. Syncopal episode that this person had, totally other seizures that this person's had. But this husband, 75-year-old, has no idea, no diagnosis of it, right? She just passes out, does these things. Anytime you have a history of that, altered LLC, you try and attribute those together. Okay? Cool? All right. Ciao for now.